No, what my I had a guy on, Richard Rockman. He's over on the east side of the state. He's like a promoter, plays in bands and stuff, and
Yeah.
he kind of like the same road with the alcohol. And he said that I forget how long he said he died for, and then was brought back. And he says the same thing, like a purgatory type place.
Yeah.
But what he's seen, I'm gonna tell you what I imagined in my head.
Right.
Okay.
We can bring it up. Actually, I made a clip out of it. If you just want to look for it over there, you don't got to put it on our screen yet. But it's Paranormal Stories. Ricky Rocks. What I seen in my head, what he was describing, is like picture a football stadium,
Yep.
right? And you're at one end zone, you're staring at the other end zone,
Yep.
but there's fog everywhere to where you can only see basically like 10 yards in front of you. Okay,
Yep.
so right, and then there's like these big gates that he could kind of see.
Is it done now? Your book?
Oh, how long is the clip?
We're still working on the book.
I know you just hear me talking. I'm like, what the?
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was the wrong one, anyways. I think. And then there's like a gate, kind of in this fog, and he could kind of see something kind of like going back and forth in front of it, but he wasn't really sure what it was. And then he was brought back.
That's
Okay.
wild.
Dale's was kind of similar. Like he said, he was in a town. He didn't really know the town, but it had familiar buildings. But it wasn't built like a town he'd ever been to before. So it was really weird. And there was people from his past there with him. And he was like, I remember he told me that he was in a hardware store with all these people, and he seen his dog outside. He had lost a dog that got stolen from him or something like that. And he went out and was with the dog, and it led him to, like you said, a gate, but it wasn't a gate. It was a bridge that was broken.
Huh.
And then when his dog like ran and like jumped across, and then he woke up.
Oh, really? Did he lose? He doesn't have that dog now. You said
No,
he lost that dog.
no, yeah, he hadn't had it in years since then.
But when he went, he seen that dog.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
That's
such a weird
creepy.
experience.
that's creepy, man. Just click on it. We'll see if he starts talking about it right away. If not, I don't want to waste a bunch of time on it. You need another beer or anything?
Not right now. Thank you, though. I say I'm babysitting this one.
As he
Baby
usually
sipping.
does.
Dark. And, kind of like a
Go
shadowy
back a little bit.
Something moving.
Oh, did I almost describe it accurately? Wow. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, right there. Right there. Fuck it.
And my wife's like, yeah, I went to
Well,
work.
I never did that much at one time.
She's like, yeah, you were walking around the house, and then
Oh,
I
is,
in the morning. I
cocaine,
came
I
back.
think.
You were still walking around the house. I went to bed. Woke up the next morning. You were still walking around the house. When I came home, you were starting to slow down, but you were still walking around the house. And so anyway, about hour 40, this epic trip of walking up and down my stairs. The heart stops. I collapse. Top of my stairs. I kind of fell down the stairs a little bit.
Ooh.
And, you see that, I saw, just like, it really, picture a really foggy day. You're on picture a football field. Okay. Dense fog. You can't
Dense
see
fog.
more than 10 feet in
yards.
front of you.
Okay.
So
Wow, dude, I
like
described
a
that
super
so
dense
accurately.
You're on the mark.
And picture you're in one end zone. At the very other end zone, you see a shadowy figure of a wall.
Well, I wouldn't see that
Okay.
because I can see
Damn
only
close,
like
though.
10 yards.
Almost. You didn't
Well,
have
but
that
it's
part.
like
Yeah, you said gate.
It's not
Gate.
clear, but it's kind of like fade. You can see something.
like
out-
some ominous.
Yeah,
like
an
ominous
ominous-
shape.
yeah, out there.
That's a good word.
And then
It's a fun word.
walls going out until you can't see that. You can't see the ends of the walls, and there's I guess a gate. And then
That's what you
I
seen?
mean,
Like
gate?
a gate? A gate.
It wasn't like the pearly gate. It was like almost like a horror story gate.
Yeah.
It was dark, and kind of like shadowy little, something moving, walking back and going back and forth in front of the gate. They were just like
Quick like
shadow-
that, or like
well,
slow?
like walking speed
Okay.
kind of thing.
Like just pacing in front of the gate.
Just like you'd have a bunch going
So-
this way off into nothing, bunch going that way into
Bunch.
nothing. Yeah, until you can't see them anymore because they're so far gone.
Okay.
And then I assumed that was maybe the spirits or whatever it was that haven't gotten into heaven yet.
That made
They're
sense to
dead,
me.
but they're kind
Right.
of in
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
weird
it makes sense.
Purgatory stage.
kind of purgatory stage, where they can't get in. But I'm still like 90 yards away. And I remember feeling it's not my time to go yet. It wasn't something anything was said to me or anything like that. It was just kind of like a unconscious kind of like almost like a memory of somebody saying, when you think of a memory, it's kind of just that kind of vibe.
Isn't that
Not,
weird?
not
Yeah.
time to go.
Yes.
So
All right, you can cut it, John.
then
Yeah. That's crazy that it's almost like they both line up, like his uncle's story and that story too. It's like, that's wild.
Does it kind of line up a little bit?
They're
like,
different, though.
A little different,
situations,
right? They
but-
got some differences, but they kind of end up around
But I
the
feel
same.
like no person's purgatory could ever be the same, right?
Right.